Samantha Caine is a school teacher in small-town Honesdale, Pennsylvania, living with her boyfriend Hal and her daughter Caitlin. 8 years earlier, she was found washed ashore on a New Jersey beach, pregnant with Caitlin and totally amnesiac. Having never remembered her real name, Samantha has hired a number of ineffective private investigators to discover her past, the latest being a lowlife named Mitch Hennessy. During the Christmas holidays, Samantha is involved in a car accident and suffers a brief concussion. When she recovers, she finds she possesses skills with a knife that she cannot explain. Shortly thereafter, the family home is broken into by One-Eyed Jack, a convict who escaped from jail after seeing Samantha's face on television. Samantha demonstrates her fighting prowess by killing Jack barehanded. Worried that she poses a danger to Hal and Caitlin, Samantha leaves with Mitch, who has found a suitcase belonging to her, to seek out answers. The suitcase contains a note directing them to Dr. Nathan Waldman. They arrange to meet at a train station, unaware that government agents are tapping the doctor's calls. En route, Samantha discovers the bottom of the suitcase contains a disassembled sniper rifle which she can expertly reassemble, along with other weapons. When Samantha and Mitch go to meet Waldman at the station, they are attacked by a team of agents who shoot numerous bystanders, but the two escape with Waldman's help. The doctor informs Samantha that she is really an expert CIA assassin, Charlene Elizabeth Charlie Baltimore, who had disappeared 8 years prior. Unsure if they can trust Waldman, Samantha and Mitch leave him behind and seek another contact named on a note in the suitcase, Luke, believing he may be Charlie's fiancé. Waldman catches up with them and tries to warn them that Luke is actually Charlie's last assassination target, Daedalus. However, Luke kills Dr. Waldman, then straps Samantha to a water wheel and tortures her by repeatedly submerging her in cold water. After being tortured, she is finally jolted into remembering her past life. Samantha frees herself, kills Luke, and escapes with Mitch. Samantha completes her physical transformation back to Charlie, cutting her hair and dyeing it platinum blonde. Charlie realizes that her Samantha Caine personality was a cover to get near to Daedalus 8 years earlier. A psychological operations specialist named Timothy, with whom Charlie once had a romantic relationship, kidnaps Caitlin. Charlie and Mitch learn about Daedalus' involvement in Project Honeymoon, which she disrupted on her mission, resulting in One-Eyed Jack's incarceration. Project Honeymoon was intended to be a false flag chemical bomb detonation in Niagara Falls, planned by the CIA in an attempt to blame Islamic terrorists and secure more funding. Charlie realizes that Timothy and a new group is plotting to restage the attack, led by CIA Director Leland Perkins. In Niagara Falls, where Timothy has taken Caitlin, he captures Mitch and Charlie. She tells Timothy that he is Caitlin's biological father and implores him not to hurt their daughter, but Timothy is ultimately unmoved, locking Charlie and Caitlin in a freezer to kill them. Charlie and Caitlin break out of the freezer by detonating barrels of kerosene and then freeing Mitch, who helps Charlie attack the staging area. This forces Timothy to launch the attack early. Meanwhile, Caitlin locks herself in a cage on the truck carrying the bomb. Charlie chases the truck, overpowers its driver, diverts it from a Christmas parade, and overturns it on the Niagara Falls International Bridge leading to Canada. Charlie frees Caitlin. But they cannot get away from the bomb, which is about to explode, as Timothy and his agents attack them from a helicopter. Mitch suddenly arrives in a car, picking up Charlie and Caitlin and entering Canada just before the bomb explodes, which kills Timothy and his forces and destroys the bridge. In an epilogue, Charlie has returned to her assumed identity of Samantha Caine, moving with Caitlin and Hal to a remote farmhouse and declining an offer from the president to join the State Department, which could imply rejoining the CIA. Mitch enjoys the publicity attracted by his role in the crisis and is interviewed by Larry King on television about Perkins, who was indicted for treason.